Hello, this is TheSmooth Spy, and welcome to VR Talk, where we talk everything and anything about VR. Let's get started. Oculus had their pre-E3 conference just a little while ago, and they announced a whole bunch of really interesting, cool stuff. First off, they showed off the full consumer-grade Oculus Rift headset, and it is supposed to be lightweight enough to be able to hold in one hand. It's made of higher quality materials and made of a nice fabric type material. Along with the Rift, you will get one sensor that you hook up to the back of your PC and set on your desk, and that is all. Along with this, though, you also will be receiving an Xbox One or wireless controller with an adapter, which is very important to have that adapter. Otherwise, you have to go buy an adapter. I believe it's $25, and they're not officially even out just quite yet. So that'll be good. So you just hook it up, and you'll be all good to go to work with that. Also, from Microsoft, Phil Spencer came out and said that it would be working natively with Windows 10, which is a good thing because that's going to be the OS that pretty much everybody's going to have, and it's good that Microsoft is just like fully supporting VR. That way, there won't be any hang-ups on the OS side of things. And finally, they showed off Oculus Touch, which is their touch motion controllers that will be eventually coming for the Rift. And they have everything you can imagine. They have joysticks and buttons, triggers, but they also detect full one-to-one supposedly motion, a lot like the Steam controllers for the HTC Vive, except with the Oculus touch controllers, you will be, motion controllers, you will be able to apparently use finger gestures to be able to give a thumbs up, point, and of course flip someone off in virtual reality, because that's what everybody needs. Yeah, invent a way to flip someone off. Great. Yep, that's just awesome. But hey, it's the future. Good and bad things come with it. You just have to accept it and move on with life. Now then, of course they showed off some games, a mixture of stuff we've already seen, and they showed some like third-person platformers, which is kind of an odd choice considering a virtual reality. Kind of strange. Oh yes, and Phil Spencer announced that you'll be able to stream Xbox One games to the Oculus Rift. Not like they'll become virtual reality experiences, but they'll be in a virtual cinema on a screen, so that you'll be playing your Xbox games streamed to a screen inside your screen. Yeah, it's the future. It's getting complicated, guys. And the thing is, they didn't announce a price tag on all this, and it sounds like it's going to be fairly high. I know originally they said they wanted to keep it as affordable as possible, and with the specs you need to run this, it's fairly expensive, and I can't imagine this thing being able to fit under $300. I could be wrong, but I don't know. This tech sounds like it would cost more than $300 to ship, especially with the Xbox One controller and adapter, which by itself is worth $75, and that's just on the control side of things, not talking about the headset. But we won't know officially. Hopefully they will announce a price at E3, and they're going to be showing a whole lot more at E3. I'm very curious to see what Valve and HTC will talk about with their Steam VR and HTC Vive. Hopefully they'll get some more roughed out specs, and that we'll be able to see some wireless Steam VR controllers, because the Oculuses are the Oculi, I guess, whatever. They are wireless, and that's very important because the Steam controllers at first were wired, and of course they did say it'd be wireless, but it'd be cool to see it, actually happen rather than just it's gonna be, because you can't always be living on your word. You have to back it up by facts. So interesting to see what they are going to bring to E3 and show off. And I don't know, it's going to be really interesting, because at first I was going all about the, I don't know, I'm not sure which one. Like, we'll have to see if the HTC will be natively supported with Windows 10. I don't think it would be not supported. I just think that maybe Oculus will be more supported. I'm not exactly sure how that'll go. We'll have to see. But I mean, I don't think a lot of people are going to care that they can stream games to their Oculus. I don't think that'd be that. I don't think it's a nice little feature to have, but it's not like I must have this. I bet you Steam VR will have something kind of like that, where you can stream your games from your Steam library into HTC Vive very similarly to how that works, and use a Steam controller, Xbox controller, a PlayStation controller, whatever you want, or a keyboard and a mouse. Yeah, I could use a keyboard and a mouse because, I mean, you're just going to be sitting there playing games. You don't have to be with a controller. Because I don't know about you, but I don't have to look at the controller barrel to see what I'm doing, for a keyboard. But we'll have to see what happens. This is going to be for sure a big E3 of VR. Of course, you have Sony at their press conference apparently going to devote half of it to talking about Project Morpheus, which is huge. They are really putting all stops pulled into making this an E3 for VR, and it's a very good thing because VR is the future, guys. Unlike some who think it's going to be a gimmick like 3D gaming was like a few years ago, or the motion controllers, I think it's going to be a real thing. It just needs to get enough tech and get enough people behind it. And so far they have a whole bunch of tech and a whole bunch of people behind it. And I think the end of this year, at the beginning of the next year, is going to really be the year of the time for VR. So it's going to be very cool to see. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and be sure to subscribe and hear more from me, and get ready to be blown away by all this E3 news. I will try and make a video as everything's happening, but honest to God, I don't know if I'll be able to. With all I have to watch to make sure I'm up to date with everything with E3, I have to watch everything, and you should be too, or you could wait and just watch some highlights from my channel or from other channels. I understand if you go to other channels, but you gotta give TheSmooth spice and love. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.